Today we have some breaking news, which is that Sony is increasing the price of the PlayStation Plus again. Now, this time it is a 10% price increase, and these always kind of blow my mind. Because
Can PlayStation get a break already, man? What's going on with this company? Well, let me guess, PlayStation is dead, huh? You know, I kind of miss when he used to make these daily Xbox is dead videos, man. I'm not liking this, man. I'm not liking this new shift, bro. What is up with all these PlayStation is dead videos? Like, what's going on here, man? You know, I kind of miss the negativity that was going on with Xbox. You know, now it's PlayStation. Well, I guess that's what you get for being a corporate shill.
Every time anybody does it, whether it is Netflix or Xbox Game Pass, every time you jack up the price, you lose millions and millions of paying subscribers.
No, they don't, because guess what? Nobody cares, bro, because you think that's going to stop them from playing their NBA 2K and they FC football game, Madden 98? You think that's going to stop these casuals from playing their favorite third-party games, man? I can guarantee you by the time Grand Theft Auto 6 drop, they're going to be paying more than $15 a month. You think they give a damn? You really thought they subscribed because of them extra PlayStation Plus games? No casuals don't care. Just give them what they want, which is Grand Theft Auto 6.
% price increase. It's not like your just profitability keeps going up. Instead, so many people leave. You always
guess what? And if the ones that do leave, for some reason, they happen to come back. Have you noticed that? You know, oh yeah, you know, I'm unsubscribing from PlayStation Plus because they decided to increase it by $1. You know, it went from $9.99 to $10.99, bro. You know, if this was Nintendo, they'd be out here saying, well, you can't afford a coffee every month? Like what's going on here? Like, why are you people making such a big deal about this price increase? It's only $2, you know? That's like getting an extra coffee every month, right? You know, I mean, like I said, I understand that they're not increasing the value of what Sony's providing to, but guess what? Nobody's gonna care. You think people are gonna unsubscribe because they gotta pay 99 cents more to continue to play their games, man? You fanboys really think people get upset about these things, when in reality, all they're gonna do is accept the mediocrity and keep it going.
In the red. I never understand a business decision of let's turn the knob up, let's make it cost more.
Turn it all the way up.
Giving you more. It's not like you're suddenly getting extra games.
You know, they're gonna turn the knob so far up that the knob is gonna break off, and then it's just gonna be stuck there on high value, and there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what gaming is coming down to. It's all about making these profit margins. Did you really think that PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox really cared about you? Well, no, they don't. It's all about making money off you fools. And guess what? You people are going to complain about this, and yet you're still going to cave in and give in to those demands. We all know it. Because we know you ain't going to let this $1 price increase on that PlayStation Essential tier cause you to not play Grand Theft Auto 6. So for all the people that are mad about it, well, guess what? When GTA 6 drops, you'll be jumping back on ship. Trust me, I can guarantee that.
More than one classic game a month for PlayStation Plus.
It doesn't matter, because guess what? The people that are subscribed to these services are not even playing these games in the first place. Why do you think they're not adding games to the catalog? You big dummy?
A lot of times it feels like the service is objectively getting worse. I think a lot of the PlayStation Plus games for almost the last full year have actually gotten worse in a lot of ways. Look at this. Great. First you increase the price of the PS5. Now you increase the price of online things. Now, Sony's president is trying to be like, oh, you know, we're doing our best not to keep increasing prices. You know, we did jack up the price a bunch. We're probably going to keep having to do it eventually, but our goal is to make sure we keep it at the current very high price. Right now, a PlayStation 5...
Well, they already lied to, because it's not at the current price and the service is getting worse. I mean, that's exactly what's happening, y'all. And the funny thing is, you dinosaurs really think, you Uncosauruses out there, really think that the gaming industry actually gives a rat's ass about y'all. They don't care, man. You guys no longer exist. You know how I told you guys how they're like the little breadcrumbs off the pizza? Bro, you're not even that. You're just the little plastic cup they put it on to divide the rest of the slices for everybody else to eat. You know? And you know what that plastic piece goes in? It goes right into the trash basket. That's where you so-called dinosaurs or Unclesauruses are going. You ain't even the topping. You ain't even the breadcrumb. That's how irrelevant you guys are in regards to the gaming landscape, man. And if you guys want to complain, I can't believe... That's what I'm saying. Twitter ain't nothing but a cesspool of nonsense. Because out of all the people that are complaining about this, well, guess what? I have seen no changes, and nothing is going to change. All you guys are going to do is be in your feelings and complain about Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. You guys are going to keep doing the same thing because you guys don't want to wake up and see the writing on the wall and realize that you are not the market leader. When these companies make these decisions, they're not even thinking about you. They're thinking about how they're going to get these Fortnite gamers to play the games that they're providing for them. Not for you. Oh, man, they might throw you a few remasters just to make, get a quick cash grab off you. But that's about it.
Gamers, it never leads to a bigger thing. It always leads to stuff like this.
Also, too, let's not forget, guys, we're kind of hitting that threshold of how many consoles that are available. I mean, people still very much playing on the older ones. That's the reason why the sales have slowed up. And like I've told you guys before, we have never been in a generation out of all the platforms, consoles included, that reached over 300 million consoles total. It's always kind of been underneath that bracket, and PS5, Switch 2, or even the new Xbox or whatever that comes out, it's always going to be under that bracket. Now, gaming had a high resurgence during the PS4, Switch 1, and Xbox One, but that has soonly died off because guess what? Those guys haven't upgraded. And I don't think they're going to upgrade unless Microsoft and Sony force them to. Even Nintendo's not even giving their gamers a real justification as to why they should upgrade to the Switch 2. So with that being said, we're going to have more cross-generation platforms as time goes on. Honestly, I think this is the last platform. You guys are still having hope. Keep hope alive. And I'm here to tell you guys that console gaming is over. If you can't see, look at all them PlayStation 5s. I told you, not sold, shipped.
PS5 sales have dropped by 46% after that 30% price increase.
I think it's more than that. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Because by the time GTA 6 comes out, no wonder y'all keep calling it an exclusive. All those PS5s you see right there are going to be flying off the shelves. You can say whatever you want, but people would buy a PS5 or whatever console, Series S or X, to play GTA 6. And that's all they're worried about. Oh, but the price tag. Why are you complaining about? Don't you already got the console? This is only bad for people that don't have one. You guys already have the console, and you're complaining about paying $650 for a console that you already own. Like, it's not even your problem anymore. They have to deal with that. And guess what? They will be willing to pay $100. They're willing to pay for a $650 overpriced PS5 and $100 GTA 6. Plus the increased price tag of the membership. They're willing to pay for that. And that is where these companies are aiming to. They're not making these decisions based off you.
30% price increase is absolutely wild. And it feels like so much of the PlayStation promise right now is talking about our beautiful third-party future, right?
You hear that? Third-party future. I thought y'all said PlayStation was about exclusives. And yet we got this fool saying that it's third party, bro. These same games are available even on Xbox and PC. What are we doing? Oh, but you ain't got Wolverine, though. You ain't got Sorrows, even though the game looking sorry. Look at that. Pragmata, Halo, Resident Evil. I mean, this is embarrassing, man. Sony just got to admit that y'all ain't got no games, bro. The fact that you are adding games that are third party and using them as if they're some form of PlayStation exclusive, as if PlayStation had their hand in development of these things, is actually quite embarrassing if you ask me. That just goes to show you that nobody cares about exclusives.
Oh, we've got all this crazy stuff coming to PlayStation. You're getting Neo and Resident Evil and Halo coming to PC.
Those are games all coming to PC and Xbox. What are you talking about? I don't need a PlayStation for that. What are you even saying, bro?
PS5, and you look crazy on PlayStation 5. Pragmata, the new 007 game, along with first-party stuff, Wolverine, Saros. But at the same time, as bright as this future looks, as promising as this is...
It's so bright that Saros only sold 300,000 in the past 2 weeks. I thought you ponies supported games. I thought y'all were like them Nintendo gamers.
I'm still worried about everybody getting priced out. Stupid, it's actually bad for business. Like,
oh, really?
Why are you doing this? And I mean this sincerely. Why is the bottom tier of this, PS5 Plus Pro, I think this should be literally free for the bottom tier of PlayStation Plus.
Oh, well, then go get an Airbox, because from what I'm hearing, the Helix is going to have free online. It's so funny that you guys complain, and the funny thing is, when the Helix comes out and has all these things, you guys are going to still bash it. You're still good, because it has the Airbox logo on it. You know? It's just a PC with an Xbox skin. The platform hasn't moved the needle. That's what y'all going to be saying. Microsoft is literally giving you the console that you ponies want, but yet you hate Microsoft so much you don't want to buy one because of your PlayStation pride. You guys ain't no different than Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, bro. Just admit you lost. Nobody cares.
Play should be free. Cloud saves should be free. Digital backups should be free. 100%. Or if
you're gonna have to go to Xbox for that because you ain't getting it. You ain't getting it from Nintendo and Sony.
Are gonna charge money. Remember when like Nintendo Switch Online was $2 a month and then it was like $20 for the year? I genuinely think the bottom tier
it still is.
Of it should be this cheap. I think
it's like $4 now.
All of it needs to be 80% cheaper, and I'm dead serious.
Why would they do that? Why would you make something cheaper when you got one of those? When you got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out pretty soon, which honestly is not going to make any of the points that you made matter. Because if you're talking about the people playing Soros, well, guess what? That doesn't even matter, right? We found out that the biggest games like Call of Duty, you guys said that Call of Duty failed on PlayStation, and yet they caught your behinds 5 million. It's the most played game on their platform. Because now PlayStation tells you how many people are even playing particular games. And guess what? Not one exclusive game was there. Not one. Not one exclusive game was there, but yet you guys keep telling people, oh, y'all want these games. Y'all, like, nobody wants you. Not even your own audience wants your games. What makes you think Xbox and PC gamers care enough to have it? Matter of fact, PC gamers care about your games more than you care about them. They're buying your games more.
PlayStation Plus Premium is not costing you that much. You're literally re-releasing your already existing games. I understand there was some upfront cost making those digital emulators and stuff, but at this point, I feel like this should be the cost of PlayStation Plus Premium should be $10 a month. I think that everything else should be free. Extra essentials, these should be...
Well, you know what? Then you might as well get yourself ready for the Helix, because that's what you're going to get. So if everything you asking for, Xbox is willing to provide you. So I don't... Watch, I guarantee once that Microsoft come out and tell you that the online is free, remember who you heard it from first, and they tell you all these things, you guys will still find a way to hate on the new Xbox. I 100% guarantee it. Okay? Because out of all these complaints that you are complaining about with PlayStation, which I'm not saying some of them are not valid, but at the end of the day, like I've told you guys before, this was never a console war. This was a live service and subscription war. And these companies are out here competing for that subscription money. So you guys can say, well, I don't know why Sony's raising it. I know why, because they got GTA 6 coming out soon. Oh, but it ain't their game. It doesn't matter. People are going to pick up a PS5 to play that game, bro. Even if the game's $100. You know this. GTA 6 is going to be the biggest game that we've seen throughout gaming history, bro. Who knows? This game might even be bigger than Minecraft, or we don't know. But like I've said, just to go based off GTA 5's popularity, GTA 6, man, ain't going anywhere soon, man. We're going to have another 10 years of this game dominating, as well as all the other third-party and free-to-play games that are already... Gaming is done, bro. Gaming is already over. It's done. It's about time you Unclesaurus just lay down in a little tombstone, throw the coffin door over your body, and just start shoveling the dirt. Just start putting the dirt right under. But you guys want to keep putting your hand out, saying, we still here, guys. You got your little skeleton dinosaur fossils sticking out of the damn coffin. Like, bro, like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Just stay in the grave. Just stay where you at. Why you keep opening up your coffin? Like, why? You know, how much dirt do we got to keep putting over this coffin for you guys to realize that the dinosaur era is over? They don't want to realize it. They don't want to see it.
$5 a month or $2 a month. Making the price go up and up and up for a service that is measured.
Nah, I don't care, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, you guys are complaining about nothing, like a good old Nintendo gamer would say. That's that's like going to Dunkin' Donuts and buying a refresher. That's $2. You can't afford that? Oh, my goodness, man. This is what y'all complaining about. And guess what? You guys can complain about this all you want. At the end of the day, these companies don't give a